Welcome to another edition of Monsterus Radio, where you can hear the hottest independent music in the world. And a couple remixes, player. So, what we do around here is, we do interviews, play the hottest music, and we sure got the hottest hosts. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So go on, kick back, get you a drink, do what you do, and enjoy the show. Let's go. Where you at? 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 Family. Where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Monsterus Radio.
So she goes by the name of Pinky. She in the building. What's good, Pinky? How you doing, Mama?
What's good?
Oh my God! OMG.
So hey, first of all, I like to welcome you to the show, Monsters Radio. We small time, but hey, we appreciate it when the big people or the people on the level that you're on, that you actually take the time to talk to us. So, hey, we shown up. Appreciate you showing up.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. So, let's go ahead and get into the interview because I know we're kind of limited on time. I know you got a lot of things to do. So first of all, let's tell people where can they find your music at? Where can they find more of your music?
Well, I have a lot of music videos on YouTube and World Star Hip Hop and Vlad TV. But if you want to go to see some of my music and how to get it on iTunes, it is royaltyentforlife.com. That's ROYALTYENT4 life life.com.
Okay, there it is.
And then I tweet my music too. So if you follow me on Twitter, the real Pinky XXX, I tweet my music all the time. And I got a mixtape with DJ Scream, Hood Rich, called Fuck You Pay Me on livemixtapes.com.
That's what it do. Hey, I just let the title alone. You dig?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us, what made you venture over into doing the music?
Well, I travel all over the country already past, 5 years doing hostings and sign-ins and feature shows or whatever. And I will always, do shows with different artists, and they ask me for features, or I might be emceeing a hosting or concert or even a strip joint where rappers is performing. In between acts, the fans would be like, okay, Pinky, it's your turn. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't rap. But, secretly, my friends and family who know me personally would be like, man, you should do it. You always used to try and always used to crack us up and be freestyling or doing different stuff. And I'll be like, man, I used to just be messing around when we be partying, drinking, So, secretly, my friends and family always knew it was something that I like to do. But it wasn't until, a few years ago that people kept asking me about it that I was like, maybe I should add this to my roster so it'd be another way that people could book me. And when the fans ask, I'll have something to spit, So it was just something that pretty much was kind of expected of me or asked of me. So I started to get more and more involved and, got my own studio and started working with different producers and engineers and started enjoying it more and more and more and getting better at it.
Okay. So do you see, you doing your music, as like a hobby thing, or, are you going to solidify yourself as a true MC?
Well, MC sound like an old school word. I mean, I don't want to disrespect nobody, but it's not a hobby. It's too much money involved, and money don't grow on trees. So, yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. But if it was a hobby, I wouldn't even be doing this interview. So if it was a hobby, I would just do it. I wouldn't even care about promoting or nothing like that. So it's definitely, I'm definitely in it for the money. It's just something that I enjoy. It started as a hobby when I wasn't doing it, and broadcasting it when I was just doing it with my friends and family. But now it's definitely not a hobby. It's a business. I really do enjoy doing it. You know, the best feeling is being live on stage and performing in front of my fans. And even if it's one person that know the words to my song, you know, that's like a high for me when they, you know, rapping along to the words. So.
Right. So okay, so you know, with we'll say, you know, with some of the history of, you know, female artists, we'll just say Queen Latifah, Eve, Boss, MC Light, female rappers like that, you know, they left a type of legacy. What type of legacy do you want to leave with your music?
Well, I definitely want to make people dance and have fun. And besides that, it's a lot of experiences that I've, you know, been through and a lot of things that I've encountered, and I just, if any way, can encourage, you know, younger girls and, you know, if there's any lesson that they can learn, whether it's being like me or not making the decisions that I made that I felt like wasn't good for me, you know, so I'm sure it's going to be, you know, fans that's going to be more open to hearing my message out. You know, it's going to be some tracks. Every artist have fun tracks that, you know, that's fun and party and you ain't really saying too much. It just sounds good and it's fun. Then you have your more serious tracks, too, that, you know, you actually have a message. So, well, so far as my legacy, I just want people to see me as an entertainer overall and know that you can't let people put limits to your life or your career, and anything you want to do, you can do it, you know. Because, you know, I heard y'all talking when I was getting on. You know, I'm from West Oakland, California. I'm not from Minnesota. I went, you know, my freshman year, I went to Valley View. My sophomore year, I went to Edina High on a scholarship program through a Better Chance, where they find minorities that get really good grades and, you know, give them an opportunity to go to, quote, unquote, a good white school, you know. So I was in a program, but I'm not from Minnesota. It's just people love me so much. They want to claim me. But anyway, yeah, it happens often where any city, people see a flyer of me or anything. They're like, oh, she's from Chicago. She's from Raleigh. She's from Miami. And I'm like, nah, I ain't from there. Oh, man, she used to stay with me in Queens. Nah, that ain't true.
Right. Yeah. I feel you on that because, hey, I can feel the whole city right now going, oh. Yeah, we sure was trying to claim you. Hey, because, we sure was trying to, because some people was asking me, they was like, oh, you doing an interview with Pinky? You know she's from here, right? I was like, she is? Like, yeah, she's from here. So, oh, okay. Well,
I went to prom. Let me see. I think I went my sophomore year, I went to my friend's junior prom at North. And then I went to a homecoming. It was like a private school. I can't remember what it was called. It was like real bougie. But I went to a homecoming there, and then like I said, I went to Valley View and Edina, and that's a whole nother story. It was a real big challenge. But yeah.
Welcome to another edition of MONSTERUS Radio, where you can hear the hottest independent music in the world and a couple remixes, player.